Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Capricorn for the month of January 2022. I hope all my Capricorn friends are doing well. I hope the holidays are going well for everyone. As you know, dear Capricorn, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. As you may already know, I have meditated on the cards, I have shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Capricorn. In the past position, we do have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Hanged Man. In the present position, we have the Three of Wands, clarified by the High Priestess. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by Judgment. A lot is going to be going on for you in the month of January, of course. So let's get right into it. In the past position, we do have the Nine of Swords, which is a card of stress and anxiety. It's a card that tells me that in the past you may have went through a difficult situation, perhaps like a breakup or switching jobs, maybe relocating to a new place that, created a lot of difficulties for you. You were clearly trying to pursue something that made you very, very happy, but there were a lot of different negative emotions associated with this. Something did not work out. There was some sort of a failure. There was some sort of a hopeless kind of situation where you found yourself in, and we do see this person kind of not being able to sleep in their bed, and the background, is very black because they're constantly thinking, about the situation they're in. Definitely it is important to remember when you're going through something that is, quite difficult, you don't have a bad life. You just have a negative emotion towards whatever may be happening. And clearly it was very much connected with your emotions. There was something that was very emotional for you that you wanted to see work out. And unfortunately, things, as we see with the Nine of Swords, did not go as planned. You may have felt guilty in the situation and some regret as well. It's important to remember that you don't want to have those feelings have an impact on your future decisions. Because, we all signed a soul contract before we came to this planet, to planet Earth, and difficult lessons are given to us so that we learn and receive the experience and kind of accumulate knowledge so that we can bring that back to the source. So it's important to remember that difficult lessons are not designed to hold us back, but on the contrary, to give us the ability to move forward and achieve our goals and achieve our dreams by pushing through our limitations. And so it is definitely important to remember not to have difficult experiences and trauma in the past to affect our future decisions. You may find yourself just kind of going and repeating the same patterns that you've had in the past. Now, the good thing about the Nine of Swords is that it is in the past position, suggesting to me that the worst is behind you, that you have been able to overcome successfully a difficult period, and you are coming out victorious. We know that you are going to be expanding. We have the Three of Wands here in the present position, telling me that there's going to be a lot of rapid growth coming to you in the month of January. There's going to be some decisions that you're going to be making, and I think you'll really enjoy making them. And I think you're moving generally in the right direction, although it may not feel like that at the present moment, dear Capricorn. Now, in the challenging position, we do see some delays because we do have the Six of Swords clarified by the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a very powerful major arcana card, and definitely it's all about sacrifices. So clearly you have made some sacrifices, dear Capricorn, that have been quite difficult for you. But if we start with the Six of Swords in the major position, the Six of Swords is all about having some difficulties in the month of January where you may have more problems than solutions. You may be feeling like you're moving in the wrong direction, like you're not progressing as you were supposed to be progressing. But again, it is a very temporary feeling. You may be feeling a little bit of confusion. You may be feeling like you are drained and tired. But overall, the Six of Swords is a minor arcana card, and it is expected to last only about a week or so. The more worrying card for me here is the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man is all about having to make sacrifices, but when he appears in the challenging position, sometimes those sacrifices are kind of needless. And the Hanged Man is someone who tries to change your perspective so that you're able to see other views and really kind of get the big picture. And I think you will be getting that big picture because you have the Three of Wands in the present position. The Three of Wands is all about preparing and planning and strategizing because the opportunities are coming in. We see these ships in the harbor that are coming in, and this person who stands on the highest ground is sort of overlooking those opportunities and trying to decide which opportunity, which possibility is best to pursue. It's interesting that the High Priestess is in the clarifying position because it tells me that there will be some element of surprise in the month of January. I think that you will be really driven to follow your intuition and follow your inner voice because it will lead you down the right path and it will attract the right opportunities for you as well. The High Priestess is a major arcana card, and she sits between these two pillars. One pillar is the Jachin pillar of establishment. The other pillar is the Boaz pillar of strength, and she's sort of like this third pillar. She is like the gate into the unknown, and she has this crown of Isis, which tells me, which definitely suggests that she is a believer in magic. These opportunities that will be coming to you are going to be quite surprising, and I think you're going to benefit from them greatly. I think that some of them are going to be quite unexpected, quite kind of out of the left field, but sometimes that, is how life works, and that is what the High Priestess brings. She's a very knowledgeable, very wise person, and she's going to be able to guide you in the right direction. So definitely make sure to follow your intuition. Remember, how do you differentiate your intuition from your ego? Intuition is very peaceful. It does not create feelings of anxiety or stress or anger or disappointment or fear. Intuition is something that doesn't have any fear. It just sort of leads you. It's very peaceful. It's very calming. So definitely it's important to remember. Now, in the future outcome position, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by Judgment. The Two of Pentacles is a card of prioritizing. It's a card of trying to balance different things in your life, making sure that you devote enough time to your personal things, to your professional, life as well, making sure that you kind of meet all the obligations and take kind of deliver and take accountability for different things that you have in your life, all the while staying really calm, because we do have the ships here going up and down, suggesting that there may be some things happening around you in the month of January that may be kind of creating a little bit of a hectic environment. It's important to stay calm and continue focusing on your priorities and on what is really important to you. And the Two of Pentacles here is clarified by Judgment, which is all about taking responsibility and stepping up as well, stepping up to be a leader, taking on things that you know are going to be long-term beneficial for you as well, doing what is right. The Judgment is also a major arcana card. Interestingly, you have three major arcana cards in this spread: the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, justice, and judgment, which tells me that the month of January is going to be significant for you, and you're also going to be rewarded for the past efforts that you have done. Now, I don't think the reward is going to come in the form you expect. I don't think it's going to be $1 million in your bank account, but it is nevertheless going to be a significant reward. Perhaps a friend is going to give you some advice. Perhaps a former colleague is going to tell you about an opportunity that cannot be passed. Perhaps you're going to, make amends with someone that is in your family. But there's definitely some sort of a reward for all the efforts you've done in the past, because you really have gone through quite a few lessons in the last 24 months specifically, dear Capricorn. And so it's time for you to receive things that you have earned. And I think that you're going to be surprised by the opportunities that will come about in the month of January for you, dear Capricorn. Now, let's see what I pulled with the two energy oracle cards, what we can clarify. And we've got the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, an angel of balance. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, is all about self-acceptance and compassion. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do that, the light from your heart center will shine with irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. And of course, the angel of balance is all about being centered in your choices. This loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. What a wonderful card, but very much relates to the Two of Pentacles. It's all about balance, balance, balance in the month of January. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Capricorn. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.